Hey guys, welcome back to Making It. Today we're going to be doing one of my favorite appetizers, easy crowd pleaser, is a sausage stuffed fried green olive. You can use any kind of olive you want, but I like the big old green ones, a nice little popper, almost like a scotched egg or without the egg, so kind of not like it at all. But it's delicious. This dish is inspired from one of my favorite restaurants in New York, been going to for a while. Always like to swing by, get a cocktail, get a meal. Via Carota over there in the West Village in New York City. I was there with the family this weekend. We had a lovely meal there. And one of the things we got was the stuffed olives. And I go, oh, well, let's make them. Now, I've never made them before, ever in my life. So we're gonna do it together here and hopefully it works. But before we get cooking, let's do a little shout out to the ingredients that we're gonna be cooking with here, right? We got a little ingredient shrine going. We'll do our prayers to the food gods. All right, first off, what do we got? Anything new? Oh, I know what we can yap about. The big jar that I got. Oh, what are you gonna do with that, Brad? Huh? You gonna fill it with cookies, you silly Billy? No. We're gonna get back into the kombucha game. We're gonna start making some Brad's bitchin' booch. We're gonna do some kombucha. We're gonna make some new tapaches. We're gonna get the fermentation wheel going. It's been a little slow. I've been a little dormant. You know, there's a lot going on. And we're gonna get it back, baby. We're gonna bring back the booch. So yeah, awesome addition. We got the Lord of Death. We got Jerry. Oh, it's the world record brown trout. Never was broken. Jerry caught it. What else we got? Turkey feathers. Summer's coming. It's getting warm and I'm getting excited. And then good produce. I'm gonna get the garden going. We got nice little Spanish green olives. All right, I got them in a jar. A little blend I picked up at the butcher shop. Half pork, half veal. We got a couple eggs, which is gonna be our classic little egg wash. Breadcrumb. Speaking of which, little breadcrumbs. I love them. That's good. That's a good breadcrumb. And then we got a little flour. So it's a little whole wheat and a little white. And that's just going to be my little flour, my coating. And then in the sausage world, back to the meat, we got some last year's harvest of sage. Beautiful. Wow, it did not lose its potency. And we also have some is oregano, medicinal grade herbs. Grow your own herbs if you can. Do them in a bucket right on your little windowsill or your fire escape or your landlord's roof. But be careful with how much you water it because you could destroy a house. I did it one time in New Jersey. Never got caught. Little garlic salt, a little garlic masala, little mixture, nice little warm, kind of yum. We got the Kashmiri chili. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nice little spice. I've had it before. This one, let's go. Let's just do a little check. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, okay. Like a cayenne, maybe not as hot, but nice. Big kind of sweet aromatics in the beginning. Beautiful color. We'll start slow with this one. And then we're gonna hit it with a good old plug-a-lug of maple syrup. I love it. It's nature's candy, one of the best things in the world. In here in our little cookware, we got some avocado oil is what we're gonna be frying in. I love it's got a high, little high smoke point. You can really get there with it. Thank you, Lord of Death, for overseeing these operations. No candles today. Anyway, let's fry some olives. Thank you. Let's make our little sausage. We're just gonna be shooting from the hip here. Our half veal, half pork. We're gonna mix it up. Let's hit it. Where's our salt lady? Easy. Do a little bit of salt in there, okay? A little pinch of the garlic salt. Not too much. I thought it was garlic powder at first. It's not. What else are we gonna do? A little pinchy poo of this. Okay, yep. A little bit of spice might be nice in this. Don't be too shy. This one's not for the kids today. A little garam masala, give you a little sweetness, a little journey. Oh, I wish you could smell that. Yep, I'm into it. Here we go. Yep, let's do a little bit of oregano, a little bit of sage. We're going weird places at the moment. I'm happy with it. And then we're gonna hit it with some of this stuff. Oh God, that's disgusting, Brad. Why would you do that? I do it all the time. Sometimes I just go in the walk-in and just take a little hit, a little whap of the syrup. Like I said, I've never made this sausage before, or this dish for that matter, but we're cooking together, all right? Using our intuition and our brains and our whatever to do whatever. Look at that, nice little foldies, all right? Using my using my hand like a little paddle. Feeling pretty good about where we're at. We got our olives drained and strained and getting nice. So the sausage is dialed. Let's try this out. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm thinking is I was gonna cut a little slit in here. Give me my knife, Brad. All right, Brad, look. Could you get a bigger knife, Brad? I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? You got 75,000 knives. I ain't got time for that. We got our egg, we got our flour, we got our olives. We're gonna, okay, let's do it. So look, we're just gonna do a little slit down one side, open it up a little bit, and we're gonna try to get the sausage in there. Okay. Oh, let's see. I wanna kind of like, in my brain, like they're kind of wrapped in sausage. Something like that. I like it kind of meaty. You know, a nice meat to olive ratio. And then into the flour. All right, look at this little meatball. This little truffle. That makes me feel kind of good. And don't worry, every time, I know I've only done 2 in my life so far, it starts off like, oh my God, this is not gonna work. Okay, what am I doing? I'm making a mess. Just roll it, okay? Get moving, that meat will kind of spread out nice. Everything is just get stuffed. And this is gonna be our little classic egg wash. Flour into the egg, into breadcrumb. It's gonna be our little nice little crispy little crusty batter. Delish. All right, so we're starting to put our little appetizer phenomenons right in there. All right, always be careful, try to lower it away from you. We're looking for about a 375, 350 fry. These are kind of hefty boys, so you don't want it to be too hot to where, I mean, it's a thin layer of sausage, but we did shove some sausage inside to that olive. So, you know, we do want that to cook. Like to gently just move them around a little bit. Make sure that the one side touching the pan doesn't get super, super hot in one spot. You can get a little burn spot. 360, I'll turn it down a skosh. I'm looking for a good 350 cruising elevation. So that's a good indicator. All those bubbles started to reside inside the oil. That's a good indication that your meat on the inside is starting to get cooked. That moisture has escaped already. Things are starting to get nice. Good indicator there. So we let these rest for about 5 minutes. You don't want to go, you know, burn in your mouth. But let's cut one of these up. I can't wait, the anticipation. I think they're cooked perfectly through, but let's take a little look-see, all right? Ooh, I like that. Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm really into that right there. Almost like a little deviled egg. I think I want to plate. I'm going to try one by itself. I feel really good about that. Not going to lie to you. 375 degrees, 350 degrees, 7 to 6 to 8 to 10 minutes. And they came out great. All right, let's try one. Let's try one, Brad. Enough yapping. It's one of the best things I've eaten in a while. I'm not gonna lie to myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. That maple syrup, I like the little breakfast. We could have used a little more spice. That was freaking awesome. Salty, crispy, not oily. You know, that avocado oil was clean and it also just kind of locked in nice. That crispy little shell, it cut beautifully, cooked perfectly all the way through, and just a really nice kind of sweet, delicious, fatty, salty. Oh, perfect. Wow. Oh, I got an idea. I think I'm gonna serve them. If I was doing a little tray or something, put a little sauce, a little dollop of sauce under there. Hey-oh, we got the mayo. Tangy Dijon. Little mayo with some mustard and mixed in there. And then like boop, 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 like little deviled eggs. Maybe a little parm on top. Wow, what did we do? We just opened the freaking portal to deliciousness here, Billy. And then, all right, there's your plate. There's your beauty. All right, come and get it, guys. Have that with your little martini, a little Pilsner. Oh, yeah. Wow. Mmm. That did some really nice things. Wow. I'm going to eat about 27 of those. They're delicious. The mustard. It's not even so much the mayo. It's the mix. The mustard mayo. What do we got here? Fine job. Ayo. Fine job, Molly and the team over there. Stuff's freaking awesome. Cool little bottle, too. Great on these sausage stuffed little olives with some parm over it. One of the best things I've made in a while. Oh, you're going to Susie's potluck. Everyone brings something. You show up with a tray of these. Actually, I don't know how that's going to work because you got to fry them. All right, well then throw more parties at your house. Make these or just make them for yourself. Make them for your family. Make them for the big game. Make them for the ones you love. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for watching. Let me know some more stuff we should do for making it. Like I said, we're going to be doing some more fermentation, a lot more cool stuff like this. We got a cool restaurant thing going called Making It Chef's Kiss. Check out those episodes. We go visit some really cool restaurants. Yada. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Oh my God. Wow. Might be better than the ones at Via Carota. I'm just kidding. Thanks for the inspiration, guys. Love you. Cook more food. And let's eat these up. These are freaking awesome. You boys deserve them today. easy to do. All right, a real wower, a real freaking wower. Really good.